visit so far, Mr. Speaker?
Okay, thank you so much. This morning we decided to take a tour to the regulator first, which is the Liberia Civil Aviation Authority. Before going on to the airport, the essence of the whole tour had to do with some concern that was raised by the regulator that there are some safety gadgets, especially the navigator, not working too well at the airport, and we failed an audit sometime 2019. 2022 failed the audit. The international community came and Aviation unit came to do some assessment. And though our airport is not big enough, but we need to have all these things perfectly working to be able to accommodate a larger flight at our airport. So we have to make sure once we see these things, then we know how to infuse into the budget and make sure we can address the issue.
Speaker, my name is Blamoto from Liberian Investigator. Just a few days ago, you were at the country's largest referral hospital. What do we expect to see from this visit from the airport?
Like I intend to do on this tour our major entities and authorities, so that when the budget gets to me, I can be adequately informed as to what the needs and low-hanging fruits that these entities need to keep the country running perfectly. So my visit to JFK saw we had to do the incinerator, the low-hanging fruits issue. JFK also needs some important equipment to meet the international standards, especially because that's the last hope for Liberian. Our presence here today also to safeguard our flight and landing, because if we don't have these things put in place adequately, we're always threatened by some level of yelling when the flight land. It's the only country I've seen in the world I've been traveling that when the flight land, everybody clapping. Because you're not even certain I'm going to land. It's on the basis we are here to make sure we see these things that will perfectly be working for us in the near future once we assess the reality of what's on the ground.
Just a follow-up. Have they told you anything beyond the navigator? Have they told you anything?
There are so many things, but there are certain issues we're trying to prioritize now.
Why are they?
Because the issue of the navigator, the safety gadgets.
Okay.
I think the director can speak more on that because he understands the technical jargons relating to the area.
Okay, so we will have more of this interview following the end of their tour, but then you are here with the Director General of the Civil Aviation Authority. So the speaker is here. Tell us your impression so far. What are the major things that you've been able to tell him so far?
Thank you very much. Yeah. As the speaker may have told you earlier, and first of all, let me just commend the speaker for taking time from his very busy schedule to come to the site of the airport to verify and ascertain for himself the situation. Here is our situation here as it relates to aviation. In 2022, the ICAO, the International Civil Aviation Organization, came here and did what they call a Universal Safety Oversight Audit. And they do that worldwide, periodically. And they come to measure the level of safety that state have as it relates to their whole aviation sector. And I can tell you that Liberia failed miserably in that audit. And now our whole objective here, our prime focus is to overcome that audit, is to improve, to correct all the deficiencies that were identified during that audit. And we are so elated that the government has shown the unwavering commitment to assist, to support us, to see to it that Liberia elevates itself, that we take the necessary corrective measures to improve it. Two significant safety concerns were highlighted in that audit report, and it relates to the nav aids and our flight procedural designs.
Okay, lastly, what role can the legislature, specifically the House of Representatives, can play as the speaker this year today?
To ensure that the requisite financial consideration is gotten. All of this thing here comes down to money. We need money to be able to spend, to procure and revamp all of those equipment over there.
Looking at security of passengers and the attraction of the port, or the airport, what do we stand? How can management handle these things?
Security? Well, security is one issue. There are two issues when you talk about aviation. You talk about the safety and you talk about security. Security entails all of those issues that will cause harmful impact to the movement of passengers, to the aircraft, and to other places. The safety side ensures the operation of aircraft coming into your airport, and that's where we need to focus on now, on the safety side, the equipment, the nav aids. Other than the nav aids, we have the fire and rescue capacity that we need to upgrade. We have the weather aspect that we also need to improve on. The AWACS need to be replaced. So many issues here that we need to concern. But we are so excited that the government now has given the kind of attention to aviation that has been lacking for so many years. This is my comfort. This is why I feel so happy that today I see the speaker here. This is a true demonstration of the government's commitment to alleviating our safety concerns and to put Roberts Field and aviation for Liberia back on the map.
Thank you so much.